The Common Application for the class of 2023 opened this week. That's the primary way rising high school seniors will apply to colleges like Wake Forest University, North Carolina A&T State University, and UNC Chapel Hill. And as your student enters college application season, it's certainly a good time to think about applying for those scholarships. To tell us more this morning, I'd like to welcome Aaron Marlowe Rogers joining us live. He is an educational and college consultant at AMR College Consulting in Winston-Salem. Aaron, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me back.
Oh, you're welcome. So first off, where can students find those scholarship opportunities? I know you have a few places to share.
I love how you started with the Common Application opening yesterday, because a lot of students and parents don't think about this. The actual application for admission is really one of the best places to find opportunities for college scholarships. Chapel Hill is a great example. They have a whole section on their Common Application that says Special Opportunities Scholarships, and students will check boxes and answer specific questions based on the types of scholarships that they are applying for. Two, related to the application, once students have submitted their applications for admission, hopefully before those applications are due, obviously, they will receive a link to what's called an application portal, where they can monitor the status of their application, see if they're missing a teacher recommendation or a transcript. And it's often on those portals where scholarship opportunities at specific universities appear. For example, Appalachian State is wonderful. You have to apply to App first as a student, and then on their portal they'll say, would you like to become a member of the Honors College, which often comes with some merit-based aid. And so look at those portals quickly. Three, Google and the name of a college is really, really important. If you Google merit-based scholarships in Wake Forest University, for example, it's going to take you directly to Wake Forest merit-based scholarships page. And the reason why I emphasize looking at specific .edu college pages is because A, the best information is going to be found on college-specific scholarship pages, but B, and most students and families don't know this, the majority of scholarship money that exists is typically managed by and handed out by colleges and universities, not outside organizations.
Okay, good to know that, Aaron. And then what types of questions, if you can give us a few examples, will be asked on those scholarship applications?
You know, obviously academic performance is typically number one, although there are wonderful merit-based scholarships for students in a range of academic abilities. Colleges are also very, very keen to award students of specific talents. When we were growing up, the term well-rounded was so overused. You know, colleges want well-rounded students. In reality, colleges really like pointed students. They want students to fill their engineering labs or their dance studios, or they want, flautists or bass tenors or whatever it may be. And so they're often looking for specific talents. Your academic interests obviously come into play. If you're going to a school like North Carolina A&T or NC State, and you have specific engineering goals or agricultural goals, they likely will have specific money set aside for those students to try to basically woo students into entering into those programs. Overall, though, all scholarship programs are most keenly interested in learning more about the students. And so from a timing perspective, August 1 comes up as this major date. The Common App is open. It's not that students need to rush and hit submit on applications, hit submit to and apply to colleges right away. But what is important is the earlier they get things done, the more time they'll have to answer those scholarship essay questions so that they can share more about themselves. Know thyself is something that I preach to all the students that I work with.
I like that. And now is the time to kind of start thinking about how to cultivate who you are on a piece of paper for that essay. Do you have some tips before we let you go on really how to kind of narrow in writing that essay for the application?
I do. Pretty simple, actually. There's really only two types of essays overall that a student can write. One is a challenge essay, and there are certainly students out there who have faced real challenges. Family situations, perhaps COVID impacted their family deeply, homelessness, any type of crisis. If they want to share that information in their essay, by all means do so. But most students don't have those sorts of experiences. Most students are, typical high school students who might work outside of the home, go to school every day, do well on the field or on the stage. And so what they really want to do is A, remember that the essay is supposed to be about them. They need to be sharing information about them. B, they want to know what values about themselves they want colleges to know. Do they want colleges to know that they're creative or intelligent, that they're community service minded, that they're faithful, that they love their family, etc. And there are, hundreds of values to choose from that students should try to interweave in the stories that they share in their application essay.
Aaron, you've been so helpful, I'm sure, for a lot of students and families out there. Thank you. And you at home can get in touch with Aaron at the website on your screen, amrcollegeconsulting.com. All right, another topic.